Just have to decide what to get rid of here.
The first one I've caught over 1,000.
That's a right to go. Alright, yeah, that's cool. I think you can have multiple waypoints.
Can you? Yeah?
So it seems like whatever one of the little circles isn't taken up with a path,
Right.
when you say set a waypoint, it uses that circle. So that, almost like that map filter.
Okay.
Like I had one, I had 3 paths, 1 waypoint, and then the last circle was nothing. I couldn't select it. I selected a second waypoint, and it populated it on that 5th circle. And I suspect if I go delete my first waypoint, the middle one will be, like, unselectable.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, Jeff. It's, like, really, the scope is so huge, like, you can play for, probably forever and, like, not even run into the same places other people have, It's, like, so infinite. It's crazy. I don't even know how they would do multiplayer, actually. Because, like, it could be almost impossible to find each other. Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Shit. I just realized I forgot to transfer my items when I switched my ship.
That sucks. I've done that. I did that the first time I switched ships.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of strange. Watching this YouTube thing and then hearing the delayed voices that we're going to have up there.
So I gotta repair this son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's my old ship right there. Maybe I can salvage it. Hold on. I gotta go weather this storm. Charge.
So you're in this ship right now. Okay, so what's that icon that's on top of that mountain with a house?
Oh, I can't look at it at the moment, but it's some sort of installation that I can visit. But I can't do anything until the storm's gone. Did it clear? I think it did. Okay.
It doesn't show up on Dad's phone, but on Rhinoceros looking one does.
Like hyperdrive? Pulse driving?
this like the extracting gun?
Yeah.
Is that thing flying like a little bumblebee or something?
What the fuck? Yeah, that's all the stuff I left behind.
Hey, do you know how to stop pulse drive?
Yeah, L2. That's your deceleration button, and then it'll eventually go in reverse.
Thank God. So it brings you from warp down to pulse down to regular. Okay, so it's like a level decelerator. Alright, good. Almost flew by where I was trying to go. How do I stop this crazy thing? I'm such a pussy. I'm actually going back to my earlier planets now that I have the Atlas key, because like at least I know them. Like I don't want to go anywhere new yet.
Right, right. And getting the stuff to warp isn't that hard. So like you can go back, and it's not like gonna take you forever to retrace your steps.
I keep building fuel cells pretty easily.
Right. Alright, let's see if I can repair something now.
Whenever I need the Fabium or whatever, I just go into space and blow up an asteroid.
Sometimes I don't even try to blow them up.
I just smashing them.
Yeah, just get lazy.
Yeah, I've done that.
Fucker.
So what are those? Are those like the defenses on the planet?
Right. They're universe wide. They've been around forever, basically, and they're sentinels. Alright, let's see if I can fix this bitch. Yes.
So this ship is broken. This is your original ship?
No, this is one I just found, but I wanna... Shit. Fuck. Okay, so that's one. Iron. Oh my god, I need so much stuff. You know what?
Can't you go back to your last save before that save?
No, I can go switch the other ship back and say fuck it. Good thing it's not final.
These fucking pirate motherfuckers, man.
See how long it's going to take me to reach there, Jeff?
28, 27 seconds, 24 seconds. Yeah. But between that, you can still go into the floor and stuff, right?
I'm going much faster in space. And that's minutes. Shit. I got too close to the planet.
So that's 28 minutes if you were traveling or on the planet to get to there?
No, that's how long it's taking me at the speed I'm going right now. But I can cut some of that time off.
Damn.
Yeah, it takes a long time to travel.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm not crazy about is the dog fighting. Like, they make it a little too hard to. It's sort of like the jets in GTA, like, but extreme because it's like way faster.
Yeah, it's hardcore, man. I haven't had to fight on the planet's surface yet. They never follow me to the planet's surface.
I'm trying to get to fucking dickheads keep fucking me up every time I try to get. No, god damn it.
So when you go back into the planet, or go into the planet, it's still like pretty well, right? You don't crash.
Yeah, they don't really let you crash. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're on in training wheels in a sense.
Oh, and then it lands itself. You don't have to. Do you have to initiate that, or does it land on its own?
I have to initialize it, but yeah, the landing is automatic.
Okay.
That's wrong with it.
So the objective on this game is just basically exploring and seeing what you can find.
Pretty well. And there's like it's very subtle storylines. They're not really storylines, but paths that you can take, as well as just doing your own thing if you want.
Yeah, there's like different species, and they have different histories, and you can like learn, you know, about them, and it's like it's like huge, man. It's like it's so much bigger than we normally think, like in a game.
Homing grenade technology. Oh,
Nice.
I need a new weapon soon.
Yeah, I've upgraded my multi-tool a couple of times. So.
Not much in here. I've upgraded mine only once so far.
Well, once I went into a base and like the Gek was like, "Oh, like you helped me. I'm gonna give you a blueprint for new, you know, for a new multi-tool," and I had to like give him a bunch of shit. And then I walked over to the little machine next to him, and it gives you a way better multi-tool for like way less than I had to give him. So I like loaded the spot back one, then went in and just like like told him to fuck off, and I went and grabbed the multi-tool off the wall for like half the price. I was like, "You motherfucker!" And then I ran into another place that had another like multi-tool on a wall that. So I think my multi-tool's got like. I got 15 slots right now on my multi-tool.
Crashed ship, another crashed ship. I just got a trophy, Symphony for Lost Traveler. Traveled 40,000 U. And Nomad.
Nice.
Whatever U is.
That's kind of strange. I'm watching your YouTube thing and I'm not able to see that trophy thing. It just all blacked out.
Yeah. I'd actually wouldn't mind leaving it up, but it's there basically to protect privacy in certain instances, because I could be downloading something, or it could be people who don't want to be seen that are up there because it shows my friends coming online or something.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing. I like that. Did you hear the new story about what's going on with Grand Theft Auto?
What?
There's this guy that was online. He bought a Megalon check, the Megalon
Shark card.
shark card, and then everything was fine. He got that, and then you know how they have those bonuses things, like if you buy a shark card, you get a bonus money from that purchase.
Right.
So he decided, hey, let's buy another Megalon shark card. So he bought it, and then he got on a line, and I got the same message too, but it worked out. It's like it says it exceeds your cash amount, so therefore you have to spend some money to be able to get the full amount. So he spent some money, and he was able to get the thing back, get the 8 million, right?
Right.
So everything was fine with that, so therefore he wasn't necessarily complaining about that, but he was in a public session, and before I go any further, this was on PC. I don't know if it's going to eventually go into console, so just be still worried about it. But supposedly there's a new mod thing, is that, you know, like sometimes it would like put it as someone will like say, hey, let's put a bounty on this one specific person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he put a bounty on that person, and supposedly, I guess through that, it activates a certain program or something, and the player was able to get into the thing and get all his money. And so therefore, it's like, you know, like the insurance fraud thing, you know, like how they were like exploding, a guy was exploding his car and tagging it on somebody to turn the bank account or something like that. Well, supposedly if you put a bounty on somebody, I don't know if they're like opens up or opens up a back door to your trying to get buy some purchases in the warehouse to upgrade his transport vehicles, and there was no cash to be able to do that. And then he submitted a ticket and all that stuff to Rockstar, and Rockstar just he tried to give him some examples, and I guess he didn't put his email or something like that to all or something, because it was so private that you can't be able to look what was going on. But Rockstar investigated it a little bit, and then they basically said that it seems like there were multiple purchases. It seemed like it was above board. You spent all the money or something like that, and didn't refund him his money. And he got a little bit pissed off, and then a little bit later he was on a phone call with Rockstar support for 45 minutes, and supposedly it got taken care of and fixed, I guess, but at the same time, it's just kind of crazy of how, I don't know, it seems like either Rockstar is having so many headaches on this thing, so that's why they don't want to necessarily fix it all, but at the same time, it just seems like they're not wanting to help anybody with what's going on with the religion and the modding and all that stuff, or either that, or just they got tired of helping people who probably were trying to scam them. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know, man. GTA Rockstar pretty fucked up. It's never ever quite worked right, so I don't know.
Like I said before, I don't know if you heard this, but sometimes I feel like they cater to the modders, therefore they we're constantly having to buy shark cards.
I don't know. Why would they cater to the modders? I don't understand.
Well, just simply, I don't know if they are or not, but it just seems like it, because it seems like the, like the modders are keep on getting them. It just seems like the modders is over there getting a lot of these people getting the money and all that stuff, and it's like scamming and all that stuff, and then they have to spend their money to replenish some of that money or something, and I don't know, it's just,
I don't know either.
but you know what I mean, right? Because it's kind of like like in the public sessions, you can only do that CEO stuff with in the public sessions, right? So therefore, it's kind of like anybody can be in there and they can do whatever. If the modder has the modder menu, what it's called, or whatever it's called, and it kind of like prevents you from doing something, or help prevent somebody from getting the money from the CEO work. It's kind of like win for Rockstar, because then the people don't get to make that much money from the CO stuff that they're trying to do, and you know what I mean. I'm not necessarily saying that they're doing that, but it just seems like
Fuck.
I don't know, I'm trying to explore it with myself, that's why I'm talking and all that stuff, and trying to use other people as sounding boards to be able to get my ideas out.
I just don't see why they would do that. mean, whether or not
Yeah,
they're doing it, I really don't know. But it doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I think you do have a good point that, like, if they require you to be in a public session to do CEO work, then they should make sure, you know, they're not allowing mods where people can fuck with you in a public session. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? That
Right.
would be you know, if that's the way they want you to make money, then they should, you know, they should make it as safe for you as possible. You know what I mean?
But you're also assuming they're not doing that. They could very well be trying.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I would hope they are. But,
Yeah, I would
you know,
hope, but
if
it's
they're-
hard to say.
Yeah,
I think
right, if they're not though, that would be kind of shitty, just because it's one of the only
Because
ways to make big money now.
this is why I don't think that they're catering to the modders, because there's far fewer modders than there are regular people, and if modders are making them lose those regular people,
Right.
that's their base, that's their cash flow, and yeah, of course they're going to try to prevent that as much as they can. Doesn't mean they're going to be successful. Like,
I would expect them to be trying, but you know, I guess
no,
time
they
will
could,
tell.
maybe
If,
they
you know,
don't give a fuck anymore.
right. Or if the mods remain really prevalent and you know they don't seem to fix them, then I would start to get kind of suspect, I guess.
I'm not necessarily that Rockstar is that shady or not, but I'm just basically trying
They're a
to,
corporation, of course
see
they're
what's going
shady.
on yeah.
I mean, they're gonna do whatever protects them the most, like in
Right.
their profit. So
Right.
Their
if
bottom
something
line.
if something modders are doing is contributing to their bottom line, which is rare, then then I would be worried about them being supportive of it. For the most part, they make most of their money through legitimate purchases and now the online in-game purchases. Like that's earned them way more money than they were ever expecting, and now they're dealing with real money. So it's like microtransaction, right? You're spending real money to get in-game money. So it becomes very important when you're doing that you've protected people's
The main money stream.
banking information. Is it right?
Right.
So if that model changes and they're making more money from other stuff, then their focus will change. But
Right.
right now it would not be in their best interest to mess up the game or let the game be messed up to where people are not willing to spend money. Right now that's their cash cow. Like the online and shark cards have become their cash cow. Like they're getting most of their money from that right now. So I don't
And
know.
then also with watching like other YouTubers who Mr. Possible to Win and Not for Life and all that stuff.
Oh right.
They were also saying like their quarterly stuff that had 2K games are basically saying that Rockstar Online is giving them a whole lot more money than they expected, so they're kind of continue doing the online stuff and the online add-ons and all that stuff. I'm wondering, like all this stuff like Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm wondering if all that is just a hoax and not going to be made, but do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 is being made, or do you think that that's...
It will be made if it isn't already. I'm not too concerned about the time frame, but I definitely know they're not done with GTA. Positive.
Yeah,
I'm positive they're not done
like
with GTA.
They just hired like 120 people. They had like 120 new positions because they needed to get their senior people to stop working on GTA Online because like it blew up and they had to dedicate all their time to it. So they want to hire junior people to support the current game so their senior people can get back to developing the new content. So how that hiring wave went will probably dictate how quickly it can happen. But like any business, like when all of a sudden they're like, holy shit, we're making way more money from the online game than we thought we were going to make. Of course the business is going to say, all right, well, focus on that for a while and keep that coming in, and then we'll figure out what to do. And I think they finally realized, all right, we don't have enough people. like to keep supporting online and get back to new content. So that's why supposedly why they hired a bunch of shitload of people. Like 6 months. I think it started like 6 months ago. It's like the last 6 months they've hired hundreds of people. So I think that will show, how that goes. Like any company, you hire people, you hope it works out, you hope they're doing a good job. If that works and they can transition that shit to the junior people and the senior people can get back to business, then yeah, I'd say, it shouldn't take forever to get the new content. But, they're a business, man. So somebody probably pulled them in an office and was like, we're making a shitload of money with the online. Like, that can't go down. Like, it can't get broken. You can't have hackers fucking it up. Like it needs to keep running. You know what I mean? That probably became their focus. And they probably didn't plan on that originally. You know what I mean? So,
Wow,
I
this is the
think
first time I've had my hyperdrive
company.
at 100%. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, at the end of the day, a game company is just a software company. So they're writing software. So it's it works just like any other company whose business is software. And whatever's making money is the business's priority. So that's just the way it is. And I mean, especially if it's a shitload of money. If it's like a little bit, they'll be like, all right, whatever. We don't care. But if it's the amount of money this has been, then yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, dude, you do whatever you gotta do to keep online running and make that shit rock solid, and then we'll hire some schwackies to keep it running. And then you guys can get back to making like the new Red Dead and GTA 6, and I think they want to make a new LA Noire. There's like 3 or 4 projects that I heard were like at the top of their list. So that's what I would expect over the next couple months. We should see how that transition to some junior people went. But I don't know, man. We'll see.
Do you think? What do you think is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to be? Is this still going to be in the Miami area? Is that what they're talking about, or
that's
is
what
that
they said.
else?
I mean, that's what they said because that will give us all 3 cities, an HD version of all 3 original cities. We have Liberty City from 4. We have San Andreas from 5, and if they do Vice City, we'll now have all 3 of the original cities in high def. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that was the plan, but how all that other shit happens we were just talking about might affect it. But
I still kind of wanted the whole the San Ferrero and then the Lots for Tourists. I want that back.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, I'm sure they'll do that at some point too. I mean, maybe they do that as an add-on to San Andreas first, and then get Miami done. I mean, get Vice City done. But back when they first were putting the online game together, that was their plan: get the 3 original cities all online, and then that'll be.
So you think that being on Grand Theft Auto Online, you think that the whole you can be able to go to the other cities online? Do you think it's going to be?
That's what they said a while ago, like about a year ago.
Right.
I think it was Sam Hauser. They asked him, what's the vision? And they said, we basically want all of our original cities available
in HD 3D on the platform.
Yeah. And those have always been the original cities. It's always been Liberty City, Vice City, San Andreas. And so, now that was a while ago though, and that was before online blew up and their model changed. You know what I mean? Like when the business changes and what people want changes, your business priorities might change, but the 2 things they've always said is there will always be a story mode, because that's where they have a lot of the most fun, like writing the characters and writing the stories, right? So they love, they like making story mode the best because it's like the most fun to make. So they'll always do that. Online is probably to be figured out based on what's going on. That they're probably not so sure on. But I would expect us to eventually to get. I mean, what makes sense to me is they do an offline Vice City either a DLC or GTA 6, and then they do some pack where they bring Liberty City on, or some of the add-ons to San Andreas on, or something. But I don't know if they'll use like a story mode as an excuse, or they'll just add it to online. I mean, I don't, that they're probably not sure what order to do it in and shit now, because they have to step back and rethink everything, because they really didn't expect the online shit to blow up the way it did. Like online for 4 sucked. like it wasn't that good. It's like people didn't really like it. So I think they knew they were doing something better, but I don't think they thought we'd like it the way we did. So like once online was working, nobody played story mode anymore. Once you got online, story mode was boring. I can have my own dude in his own shit. Why am I getting Franklin's shit for? So I don't think
you can be able to have more cars and just.
You enjoying yourself on that? You having fun? You got your ship all fixed. You're on your way.
They're probably still figuring it out, but I would expect there'll always be a story mode of some type, and that'll probably be the excuse to introduce new cities. So like each story mode will probably be the release of the next city, and then once you get that, it'll be an add-on to whatever the current online game is. Because the online game won't be. It's not like it's going to be like GTA Online 2. There's just going to be GTA Online, and there'll be updates to it. And eventually it'll be on a new platform. But so I think the story mode will be the excuse to introduce big changes and big releases, and that'll be like GTA 5, 6, 7, whatever. And I think those will be the things that selectively add shit to online. That's how I would do it. But what the fuck do I know?
Okay, but here's my question. Okay, like the cars that you have online and the clothing and all that stuff, is that actually stored in memory on the console, or is that in the cloud per se?
Can you say that again? I missed it.
Okay,
all the stuff you own, basically, like cars and clothes and stuff.
Online, is that like
that's on their servers?
Stored in memory?
That's on their servers or on the cloud, on their cloud or whatever.
So it's not not on the console.
No.
There's probably components on both, but I think they keep track of what you have. That way, that's why if you like buy a new PlayStation or go over to somebody's house and log in, you can be you. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? That's because the game knows what you have. You know what I mean? So I think Go is right. I think it's mostly all up in the cloud.
Well, that's why you're able to just go to your friend's house, log in on their PlayStation, and still have all your stuff. But you won't have all your single-player stuff, and you'll have to do that over again.
Although if you have your saved game up in the cloud, you can pull it down.
Yeah, you have to actively go and retrieve it, though.
Yep. Yeah, I think most of it's in the cloud now, Jeff.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like you said, though, there are probably small elements tied to your console, but they would just download like cookies the next time, so you wouldn't even notice.
That's how they migrated from 3 to 4. If you think about it.
Yeah.
You logged in from your PS4 with the game, and it was like, oh, are you so-and-so? Yep, that's me. Alright, we're going to let you transfer all this shit we know you own that you had on the 3. You're going to be able to do this once to your dude on the 4. That wouldn't have worked if it wasn't all up in the cloud. And by letting you only do it once, you can't go populate 5 different PS4s with 5 times worth of shit.
Yeah.
So like you get to do, now you have a PS4 platform, your character's on that, it's tied to your name. So that's your one shot to go from 3 to 4. And I think that would happen when there's a PS5. It'll probably be the same thing, But I think it'll be a while. It's going to be a while till there's a PS5. I think.
The crazy thing is like every once in a while I turn on the PlayStation 3 and I go online with the Grand Theft Auto Online on that, and it's just kind of crazy to like see the old cars that I used to have and the
Yep.
the amount of money that I had on that, and it was just kind of crazy.
Yep. Dude, I downloaded all the old games. I have like GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City. I have Bully. I have The Warriors. I have Manhunt. Like all the old PS2 games. And they're remastered and re-rendered, but they're still like when you go play the older versions of games, it's like amazing. Like you remember them as so much better than they were. like you get so used to the new stuff. When you go back to the old stuff, it's like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like when you first loaded the 4 version, man, and like logged in, like I don't even think you could fully appreciate it. Like I think at first you were sort of like, oh my god, but like you get used to it so fast that you forget like how much better it was than the last version, But yeah, I mean, I think that's how it'll go. But I mean, I don't, that's based on a moderate understanding of how software companies work, and a little bit of information I got from Laszlo a couple years ago, because I used to chat with him a little bit online. And but that's
the actual Laszlo.
Yeah, he knew some dudes that I used to listen to a radio show of theirs, and I used to do some art here in Boston, and the dude Lazo liked some of my art, so we started talking online, and
I met another priest, dude.
Oh, did you get him?
Yeah.
And like I would always bug him like about ask him about shit on the game. He's like, dude, I know very little. He's like, I do very little on this game. Like, stop fucking bugging me. But I was always asking him like, what do you know about this? What do you know about this? And every now and then he would like break down and like be like, well, I don't know. This is what I heard. But so it's take it for what it's worth, man. It's probably not it's not 100% accurate. But that was what their plan was at one point. So we'll see. We'll see if they stick to it, or it'll be exciting to see what happens. That's how I try to look at it. Is that whatever happens, it'll be exciting and new.
Do you think that since okay, you're talking about Sam and Dan Hauser, how about Leslie Benzie? Since he got quote unquote fired, was he pretty much very vague into that, or do you think that since the fact that there's like a little standstill right now, Rockstar, do you think that his lawsuit is going to make it worse or better for us?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. It depends on, my opinion, it depends on how much of the culture of the company was still tied to Hauser. So, like, any company that grows from, like, somebody's idea, depending on the way the company evolves, it's either still very tied to how he ran it and how he was and what he wanted to do, or it's changed a whole lot. And if it's changed a whole lot, then they don't probably view him as critical to the future of the business as they used to. But if a lot of the people there are still attached to his, vision for the company, and that's still driving a lot of the strategy of the company, then yeah, like what he does will make a difference. Will make a big difference, But I don't know enough about the day to day of that company to tell you. But that's how I've seen it work in other companies, where like somebody leaves, and then there's like, sort of a battle with the people who used to be a big part of the company. It just depends on how the people who work there still view his importance. Are they still loyal to him, or do they all just care about the new version of the company? You know what I mean? And I just don't know. I don't know what their culture's like now. Back in the day, he was a god there. Like everything they did, he dictated.
Oh, Benzie?
I'm sorry?
You're talking about Benzie's, right? Or are you talking about Sam and Dan Hauser?
I'm talking about the Hausers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Leslie Benzie.
Right.
That got fired, and now he's suing them, and all that stuff.
Right, so how the company responds to that dude will be driven by how loyal they still are to the Hausers.
Oh, okay,
Like,
gotcha.
I don't know how important that guy was to the company. At the end of the day, that's what will dictate how successful that guy is. like
Gotcha.
how important he was to the day-to-day of that company. But I know traditionally the Hauser, especially Sam Hauser, it's pretty much been the Sam Hauser show. And so, you know what I mean? So I don't know how much of a influence anyone else actually is. Like, the company has to figure, they know, because they work with these people every day. But if that guy is not, if she's not important, they're not important, if any particular person isn't important, then yeah, it won't have that much of an effect. They'll probably cut them a quick check to make them go away, and it won't have any impact. But if the company is very loyal to them, or a lot of their ideas are like tightly integrated into what they're doing, then it gets messy. Because they can claim, like, well, you're taking my ideas and making money, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's all about how important that person is to the company. Which I just, I don't know, how any, But everything I've read about the company is, the Hausers are pretty much, they're the ones who pretty much dictate strategy there, so.
I always had that, Leslie Benzies was like the boss of Sam and Dan Hauser.
I think from like a business perspective, you know what I mean? Like, a company, especially as it gets bigger, will often put like a quote unquote qualified business person in charge of like the creative, like the people who are like the idea people, because they're traditionally thought of as not smart from a business perspective. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how good she was at business, but I don't know. I mean, that's again if it's just a business money decision, they'll just cut her a check. If she's tightly integrated into the culture of the company, then it's going to be messy.
Yeah, Leslie Benzie is a guy.
Oh, I thought it was a chick. So.
Oh.
I always thought it was a girl. So. Hopefully that doesn't matter, because it shouldn't be a sexist decision. So their importance should be dictated by their talent, not their genitalia. But who knows? They may not run like a regular company either, man. You know what I mean? They are kind of a very exceptional company, so both in what they do and how successful they've done it. So, other traditional business models may not apply. So,
this is true.
When you're talking that kind of money, that's funny, man. I just got all these Atlas passes. They're all V1s, and
you only need one. Did you make a whole bunch of them?
Oh yeah, I thought every time you open the door, it'll use it, right?
No, it's permanent. You can just hang on to it.
Oh, awesome. Well,
that's okay.
I have two now. But, I went back to the planet that I, like, really have done a ton of exploring on, and it's all V2 passes I need.
Ah.
That's hilarious.
Some of the debris and stuff that you'll find you need the pass for, too.
How do you make the pass?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
You gotta follow the path of the Atlas for a while before you get its stuff.
Follow the Atlas path.
Yeah, I'm back on the Atlas path now after I talked to that priest.
Oh, nice. Telling him to go fuck himself?
Well, I didn't go through. I'm not gonna go through the black hole anytime soon.
See, I want to just try it because it's so fucking cool.
That's what I did. No, go for it the first time, but I'm just saying that you gotta get back onto the path. You gotta find the path again.
Yeah, I'll stick with the path for a little while. I'm being very conservative right now.
I found a technology that'll allow me to skip past some of those stars. You know how you can only do one at a time? Well, I have an upgrade, but I don't have the stuff for it yet.
Oh, these fucking sentries are douches. Fuck off. Got no hyperdrive. God damn.
So is Stephanie is playing No Man's Sky too?
Yep.
I think you'd like this game, Joe. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's really, it's like so, there's so much to it, and it's like, you can kind of do it at your own pace, and you can just, like, explore, like, I don't know, it's pretty cool, man.
What are you doing?
Apparently I pissed it off.
What's that circle going around?
What do you mean? Right here?
Yeah, it's in the middle of the screen. Is that like a loading screen or something?
No, that's my thing where I click on and then I just hold X. It's my cursor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, fucking, yeah, I just fill up with shit so quick. It's fucking crazy. Atlas Stone. That's worth 70,000 units. Interesting.
It almost is like this is like almost like a RPG as well, isn't it?
In a sense, yeah, because you have to level up certain things in a way. Like, you have to level yourself up, you have to learn more skills, you have to, you know, but you're just trying to survive in the galaxy. And you're meant to feel very alone. Like, you can't, nowhere is home. I found the STI fucking, system, by the way. It's full of, really bad diseases. Alright. Let's travel. Let's go. Anomaly detected.
Yeah, the anomaly is where I got the Atlas Pass.
And I'm on my way.
So what are you doing right now? You're going to selecting where you're going?
Yep.
That's kind of cool. It's like you're like in the mirror and you're something kind of. With those stars flying by, kind of.
I need Heridium. What the fuck else to make? God. Need zinc. Zinc is kind of a pain in the ass to find sometimes.
Are those enemy ships?
Only if I fire upon them. Or I try to steal their shit. I'm kind of a pacifist in this game. I try not to fight. I kill animals because I need stuff that they have.
What do the animals give you?
Heridium or iron or carbon.
I just kill the plants for carbon. But you know
The
what
heridium is rare if you don't kill them. That's what I'm always looking for is heridium.
Oh, I'm on the planet I'm on. Every 10 feet is a 500-foot heridium tower.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
They're like these big blue, like towers of stone. those are all up top. Those put in aluminum, big aluminum rocks, and then underneath they're just constant plutonium crystals and aluminum crystals. It's yeah, that's why I keep going back to this planet. That's the one I have like the most explored because it's got huge resources of shit. It's kind of a shithole. It's like Mars. It's like a big red desert planet, but it's got these huge mineral deposits. But zinc is really hard to find though. On this one. Every now and then there's like 2 little plants that give you zinc. Or you can buy some. At like one of the outposts or whatever. But yeah, the iridium's like crazy.
Still watching, Jeff?
Yeah. Just don't, make sure you don't make Hal mad, okay?
I just sent you a picture. I just sent you a picture. This is a tiny iridium deposit on this planet. It's a tiny one. And it's like the size of a skyscraper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Like every mountain has one of those sticking out of it. It's crazy. I wish I could like store shit and send it. We should be able to trade shit. Like put shit on a cargo and like send it to you. Like your friend has sent you 3,000 units of iridium. One of the Gex who tried to steal it. Do you kill him? Or yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Man, I gotta get some. Shit is just sucking all my life. Ah, fuck, inventory full. Ugh. Sick of inventory full.
What did I just do?
Okay. What's it?
I don't know if I pissed it off or not.
If piss off Hal is gonna kill you now. He just looks like a big gigantic cow, you know, with a red eye and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's catnip. I keep getting catnip. It's like catnip for the gas. I have like 5 sacks of it. I'm like the weed dealer of the Gex. Like, I wonder why they're always so happy to see me. The Gex are ecstatic to see you.
Oh
Your eyes in a
no!
sack.
What happened?
I don't know. Let's go travel.
Oh, Heridium, not Ceridium. I just sent you a picture of like 3 huge towers just all next to each other. But I called it Ceridium instead of Heridium. Like, what the fuck is Ceridium? It's not a thing.
So I'm just sending the camera right now, Jeff, towards the galactic center. That's how far we have to
Oh,
go.
you're not actually.
Yeah, I'm not flying.
You're not actually. Oh, you're just having like a cinematic thing. You're not actually going there.
Right. I can
One
look
of those
around.
plants that kills you, the scorpion plant.
You know what's really strange is some of my dreams are like this.
Yeah.
Where I'm like doing a whole bunch of stars, pulling them above them.
Nice.
Sounds pretty peaceful.
I have this one where I'm standing in like this Aztec temple, and there's like millions of naked people screaming my name and throwing little pickles at me.
Sounds fun.
That's real genius. Everybody's like looking at me, goes, "Why am I the only one who wants that dream?"
Yeah, and every once in a while I have a dream where I'm like sending the black realm and like I see a little tiny light surrounded in darkness, and I'm like, for some reason, oddly at peace. Which is weird.
You ever have one of those like half awake sleep things where you're like, it's like sleep paralysis, and like you want to wake up but you can't, but you like can't move, but you're kind of cognizant that you're conscious, kind of.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
I used to.
And you have to almost like scream yourself awake. It's fucking terrible, man. Like, oh, I hate that shit. Oh, I just found like a weird lamb cow thing.
This is a scary place.
Like I found like it looks like a cow with pink stripes, but it has the head of Red Skull from Captain America. Fucking awesome. Look at this thing. I gotta send you a picture of this kooky fucking thing.
Hey, send it to, yeah. Are you sending
the party
pictures?
with us?
Yeah.
Should stick them in the community. The GOA community.
I didn't know there was a GOA community.
Are you in it? I don't know, I'll have to check.
Yeah, let me know, buddy. Yeah, look at, I just sent you this animal. Look at this thing. It's fucking kooky looking. It's like a pink zebra cow with a red skull head. It's crazy. I don't think I've killed an animal yet. Oh, I can feed him. Oh, he needs 10 iridium. Here, little guy. I'll give you some iridium. I get extra iridium. I got iridium. Why is it feeding him? Oh, it's in my ship. Sorry, buddies.
Anyone on that ship?
Yeah, and I just pissed them off.
Nice. Go, Goa. It's your birthday. I need some fucking zinc. Nobody's drinking. This sucks. Bunch of Atlas 2 fucking cards needed. No zinc having, motherfucker.
Zinc. Yeah, that's another thing I have to buy a lot of.
Yeah, zinc and socks. You need it for the fucking drives. I just blew through like 5 of them getting back to this shithole planet. Because I thought I'd go open up all these doors, and I realized that it was probably on some other fucking planet. Well, whatever. I gotta go to bed soon anyway. I should have went to bed like hours ago.
You think?
This game's just, it's immersive, man. I mean, I'll tell you, they did a good job.
Oh, I know.
You said it perfect. You said it's awesome, but not perfect. That's like the best description. It is awesome, but there's little kooky parts of it still. But
Yeah. And I'm not even saying that as a critique. I'm just saying it's just how it is.
Yeah. I think they did a good job, though, in general.
This planet looks kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if it was just
It's made
this
out of
for the rest
mustard.
of the game, just doing this all the time, it would still be interesting. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's if I don't find anything else to do. And so far I've just found rocks and red skull cows. That's pretty much all I've done.
Those square-looking plateaus.
I'm on a corrosive moon.
It looks like the landing sites or something. You know, those square things over there.
I got no plutonium. See this crazy spaceship I have? It looks like a grasshopper. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to find some fucking zinc, man. Oh, I found another burning stone. That's another thing about this planet is I found like 12 upgrades to my suit. Those little pods. I found like 50 new words.
Oh, I know, it's great.
Like, I think it's just I think like it's a big planet, so there's just a shitload on it. New discovery.
Yeah, I'm on a corrosive moon that looks so fucked up. A big planet in the sky. Look at that, Jeff.
That's a good name for something in your STD system. Corrosive moon. There's a.
Are you talking about STDs or
Yeah.
What do you?
I named a system the STI system. And then I named all the planets after diseases.
Okay.
Another red cow. Red skull cow coming at me. Scary.
I love how you can see the ring of the atmosphere around the fucking planet too.
Crazy.
Oh, these animals are adorable. Some of them.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like those big square things, or rectangular things, and sitting like that thing right there. Get to your left a little bit.
Should I go back up on the hill here?
Yeah. Turn. Look backwards though. Oh, okay.
Like, how random is that? I've never seen this before, these rock formations. Absolutely insane. It's like they were sculpted by some giants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of looks like a what's it called, a landing platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Send a picture of that to Logan.
I just sent you guys a picture of my latest spaceship. It's so crazy looking. It doesn't look like it would fly.
I gotta send this picture. Hold on.
I can't find the goddamn learning stone I just flew over. Oh, what's up, happy cow thing? I fed him some iron. He's happy.
So this gun that you're having, that's called a multi-tool, right? That y'all talking about?
Yes. That's your mining laser, and you add other things to it. trying to scan some of these flying fucking animals, but you can't get them in your fucking view for long enough. They look kind of like the Count from Sesame Street. Like, how the fuck do you get close enough to those fucking things? Fuck you, fucking pterodactyls.
Oh, you're lucky to find that, okay.
If you shoot an animal, does it, like, fall to the ground dead?
Eventually, you gotta
And then
shoot
you
it a
take
few
shit?
times. Nope, all
Or
this,
does it,
it's
like,
just like
disintegrate?
mining. It just comes to you automatically.
I was gonna try to,
It'd be cool if it was immersive like that, where you had to go actually, like, take what you
there's
need
these
from our
flying
bodies.
Animals I want to identify. Like, they're not close enough. They're, like, too far above me. I can see them. I can even zoom in my little thingy, but they don't scan. Shit's gay. Shouldn't say that. The shit has an alternative lifestyle.
Whose cat is that?
Mime.
Oh,
Irradiated planet. This will be fun. I'm good. Ooh. Ooh. Holy shit, I can mine for like so far away. This is great.
So many fucking animals on this planet all of a sudden. There were none. Are they like come at certain times of the day? We're on this planet for 2 days. We still find animals. God damn it.
so what's the best name?
Baby girl.
Oh, I thought that was an animal you were feeding in the game. That's a real cat. That's hilarious. It's like, wow, that one sounds real. Man. It's like a fucking cat.
Get away! What's the matter?
That's funny, dude.
You just gotta get closer and yell right in my microphone? Come on. And then she runs away. That's great. That's...
Is that a young cat or is it?
Yeah, she's young.
Old cat?
She's young.
Is she still like a kitten or something?
Pretty well, yeah. Now go to bed, fuckface. You've been up too long.
I don't want
I'm
to
so
go to bed.
nice.
When I go to bed,
Fuckface.
when I go to bed, then I have to get up and go to work. Whereas if I stay up, I can play the game, and I don't have to go to work until tomorrow. That's the most illogical thing I've ever done.
So I can go in and name all these things later that I've found.
Or you can be dumb like me and just upload them all with their default names. I don't even get credit for fucking finding them. Actually, it'll still say discovered by me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck it. I want to think up a name for all these fucking things. Game developers already thought up a name.
Or at least an automatic naming system.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all Latinized or whatever.
The only thing with like label or anything if it's like something that will help you to upgrade something or something that you say, oh, that's the stuff that I need.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking about naming things after what you get out of them. Like, there's a lot of things named carbon on this planet.
That's awesome. Catnip.
Yeah, getting like the warp drive or something to help you to repair the warp drive or something like that. Say
Warp fuel.
warp fuel or something like that.
Warp fuel fungus. Yeah, no, I gotcha. That makes sense.
Or like, or if there's like an element that makes a weapon godlike, call it the god element.
I discovered that one already.
How long are you gonna stay up, James?
Me? Yeah.
James, how long are you gonna stay up?
Well, I'll probably finish out 2 hours on this stream, and then I don't know. I'd keep playing after that.
Oh, so a stream can only you can only do that for 2 hours?
No, but I only want to do it for 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh, my fucking chips fuck. My phase colon sigma. I need micro density fabric and platinum. Alrighty. Man, how about they give me a fucking outpost with a fucking living thing in it? Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I gotta figure this puzzle out here.
So what I'm gonna find a place with a landing thing. Go buy some of the shit I need real quick, sell some of the shit I don't need, and then I'll go to bed.
I've located a ruin.
Yeah, I found like 10 of those on this planet.
Well,
Ruins and plaques. All these like ancient fucking things. But I can't find a fucking spaceport to save my fucking life.
So all those diamond things are stuff they can mine, right?
interact with in some way, yeah, or get something out of, yeah. Ooh, antimatter. That's a nice find. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This planet is a shithole. This big, huge, godforsaken rock. Nothing else on there. Bunch of big fucking lizards jipping me out of fucking shit in their little spaceport. And then a bunch of fucking rocks. I haven't been on the planet for 2 days. Why won't I leave this planet? What's wrong with me? It's
Well, you
miserable.
know it will, apparently.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh, something.
From what you can tell, is it still the same as it was?
Yeah, it seems to be, man.
Hmm.
But
Because you've left the whole system quite far and came back.
yeah, it seems to be. But I mean, also it's hard to tell like on a planet like this. It's literally
It's huge.
a bunch of rocks. Yeah, there's no like. It all looks the same. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Is oh, you know what? If I go back to one of the landmarks that I know, I'll compare it to some of the photos I took. I mean, I'm in a game doing a fucking geological survey, basically. Trying to get a grant.
That was different. You know how it usually says your standing with so-and-so has increased or decreased or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, I just talked to this guy. From what I could understand from the jibber jabber and the description is he was given military orders. He didn't want to do them, and he wanted me to do them. By him, he's like basically telling me to take my weapon. You know what I mean? So I refused to take his weapon, and then the little text that came up said that he had died in battle. Well, he was going to go and die in battle now, and that my refusal to help has been noted.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that means. But,
Fucking guilt trip. Fucking guilt trip.
oh, they paid me for it too. I got 873 credits, and my standing with the Vikinas increased. Okay, there it goes. Interesting. Yeah, go die, bitch. Don't be a bitch. Bitch.
Get your own gun, dude. Build one like I did. I had to build everything. When I came to this planet, I had nothing. Like a whole grumpy
Ooh, this is cool. User admin GOAfamily stat on foot exploration 42,195 U. Alien colonists encountered 24. Words collected 65. Most units accrued 463,155. Not a lot. I haven't used a lot of money. Ships destroyed 6. Sentinels destroyed 19.
Where is all this information?
What it showed up when I talked to the machine you sit by and trade with. It came up in the little screen where like a readout. Space exploration 20. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's how many times I warped with my warp thing. Planet zoology scanned 2. That means that's the one that's the full planet as far as animals are concerned. That's cool. You didn't show me this shit last time.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. All I want to do is find a place to fucking land my ship and fucking save my game.
Shut up, cat. Shut up. Shut your face. Shut up. Shut up.
You gotta name that thing Raucous. Raucous Pussius. Discovered by Goa. Oh, here we go. That's what I need. Landing platform. Beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. I've been waiting for. There better be something in this fucking shithole. You ever find it hard to like line up onto the landing dock thing?
Oh, sure, I get you.
there's like a little landing, like a helipad at some of the bases, and you have to land on them so that it recognizes your vehicle inventory when you're trading, as well as your personal inventory.
Oh, right. I think it's more of a proximity thing, but yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Oh, it's a manned one too. What's up, big lizard? Fucking piece. Fuck you guys, Ben. Out here sweating like a slave.
Oh my god, this thing only has 5 pieces of iridium.
Oh, zinc is cheap as shit. Buying a lot of it. Oh, I can't because my inventory's full. God damn it. Alright. Get rid of that thing. Aluminum, that shit. Gek charm, don't need that shit. Gek nip, don't need that. Fascination bead, nope. Fucking some iridium. Need iridium. Don't need iron. I need carbon, yes. Starship inventory. Give it to me now. Plutonium. I need that shit. Need that shit like water. Alright, now sell me some zinc. Douchebag. I need one of those fabrics for some reason. I don't have one. Still don't know what half this shit does. Motherfucker. Better have some flies, motherfucker.
Well, I got a full warp drive fuel. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Go.
Going ballistic.
One place to another, to another, to another. Just get out of here. Just make some fucking trail between us.
Preparing my cooling. Need some hyperdrive here. I think your hyperdrive's belong there, pal. What you get here is the you get a blown microdensity fabric here. Bunch of holes in it.
It's just not as dense as it used to be.
There's no density. It's not as dense as it used to be. It needs more density in this fabric. Yeah, it's a big job. It's gonna be like 2 Atlas stones, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, if you can find it cheaper, good luck to you.
I don't trust distress signals. Oh! Battle detected, of course. Oh, shit.
Oh, antimatter, that's what I need. Boom.
Oh, wow. Look at this fucking place.
More suspension fluid. So if I build the suspension fluid, so then I can build an electron vapor. So that then I can build some pain in my ass.
you quitting this stream? Or?
No, no. Oh my. I think I may have just found Earth.
No.
Hang on.
I just touched some cube in the space station that just gave me 200 credits. No reason.
Oh, cool.
Like
I'll have to
big
keep an
Rubik's
eye out
Cube.
for those.
Yeah, that's what's up. Stop. I can make a warp cell. I made a warp cell. Alright, I need to make some more antimatter. Electron vapor. This is crazy, man. Like, I'm becoming a fucking chemist. I can make meth now. I've been playing this game for 2 days. Let's knock out some meth. That's nobody's business. I need more iridium, I need more zinc. I always need more zinc. I never have enough zinc for antimatter. Douchebag. Alright.
Oh, there's another Earth-like planet here. If I could just fucking find it again.
Don't be fooled.
No, I'm not fooled.
It's not Earth-like. You're gonna get there, there's gonna be a 10-foot plant with a fucking scorpion tail. And, you know, a bunch of mini Tyrannosauruses. They just want you to feed them iron. I like to see how random the life forms really are. Like, are the ones you're running into really different looking than the ones I'm running into?
Well, they have a set of variables that they could be. Like, made up of.
I want to test how random this game really is. Isn't it true that there are just 10 different animals?
This isn't too far off from Earth, I guess, so far.
Oh, stock transfer. Ooh, nice.
Could use some more trees. It's like they went out of their way to not make anything look like Earth.
I like these little codes you have to decipher, because, like, good at
And nobody can ever help you. Like, I mean, if you can't figure it out, it's not like you can look it up online or anything. At least as far as I know.
There being like no cheating a thing, or like, oh, you go here and you get this specific ore. You can't do that.
Nope. Nope. Well, technically you could. You could list the planets that you found and what's on them on a database, and people could come here and take advantage of it. But I mean, it's going way out of your way. It's not exactly like a feasible thing to do, to go online and look for someone's planet, because chances of you being anywhere near anybody's planet, slim to none.
You triple it and you minus 1. Ha ha ha. 3 equals 363, 65. Oh, this is so cool, dude. I'm really good at these, like the number pattern thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, oh, like you like that number, you triple it and add 1. You triple it again and add 1.
It's pattern recognition, yep.
Yeah, that's like one of the things I'm really good at. That's why I have a job, basically. Seriously, I have no